Dr. Nuraliani binti Alias, Timbalan Pengerusi Sekolah Pengajian Siswaza daripada bahagian program pesisir dan khas. Profesor Madya Dr. Samir Arbati Kamarudin, Timbalan Dekan Akademi daripada Razak Fakulti. Dr. Syah Azmilah, Penyelaras Program Engineering Education daripada Razak Fakulti. Barisan pensyarah-pensyarah daripada Razak Fakulti dan juga peserta-peserta yang menghadiri program review kita pada pagi ini. Alhamdulillah, terima kasih diucapkan kepada semua peserta yang dapat meluangkan masa pada pagi ini untuk sama-sama kita mendengar program preview yang akan dibentangkan oleh Dr. Syah Azmilah sebentar nanti. Jadi sebelum kita jemput Dr. Syah, kita jemput dahulu Dr. Nuraliani Alias Timbalan Pengerusi SPS untuk memberi sepatah dua kata. Dipersilakan Dr.
Okay, terima kasih Puan Kimi. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan selamat pagi kepada semua yang dapat hadir pada hari ini. Pertama sekali saya ingin mengucapkan selamat datang kepada semua bakal pelajar ke virtual program preview pada pagi ini. Dan saya ingin juga mengucapkan terima kasih kepada pihak pengurusan Fakulti FETIR, terutamanya kepada Timbalan Dekan Akademik Profesor Madya Dr. Samir Arbati dan juga kepada penyelaras program iaitu Dr. Syah Azmilah Sharif kerana sudi meluangkan masa pada pagi ini untuk menerangkan kepada semua lah. So saya rasa ini adalah platform yang terbaik lah kepada semua untuk mendapatkan detail information berkenaan program yang akan kita katakan ditawarkan lah pada semester hadapan terutamanya berkenaan tentang program struktur apakah kursus-kursus yang anda akan belajar, admission apakah requirement untuk permohonan untuk program ini, begitu juga dengan yuran yang akan dikenakan. Jadi saya harap ini adalah platform terbaik kepada semua untuk bertanya terutamanya selepas sesi taklimat oleh penyelaras sebentar nanti. So saya rasa saya tak nak bercakap panjang. So saya rasa this is the best platform untuk semualah untuk mendapatkan information yang daripada penyelaras sendirilah. Okey, terima kasih.
Terima kasih Dr. Nurli. Jadi walaupun crowd kita mungkin tak berapa ramai hari ini disebabkan hari ini lah hari bekerja, tapi mungkin mereka akan masuk sedikit demi sedikit kot lepas ni. Jadi boleh kita teruskan Dr. Syah?
Boleh.
Okey. Jadi tuan-tuan dan puan-puan sekalian, tanpa melengahkan masa, saya ingin menjemput Dr. Syah Azmilah Sharif, Koordinator Program Engineering, Koordinator Program Master of Science Engineering Education untuk menyampaikan taklimat beliau. Persilakan.
Okay, terima kasih Puan Pengerusi. Assalamualaikum and good morning to everybody. So my slides this morning is in English, but I think is it okay if I mix Bahasa Melayu and English? Yeah. Okay, so I hope that's fine. If you have any questions, you can ask me later. Okay. Sebentar ya. Okay, so I would like to welcome everybody to the postgraduate briefing for Master of Science Engineering Education, or the short name of it is MSEE. So my name is Dr. Syah Azmilah Sharif and I am the program coordinator. I see a few familiar names here joining us that is interested in the program. I see Muhammad Jul Faizal, who have been communicating with me recently, and probably a few more that I don't recognize here. Okay, anyway, welcome. Okay, next slide. Okay, I am from Razak Faculty of Technology and Informatics, or very well known as UTM Razak, or another name is FETIR or FTIR. Okay, so before we begin, I want to introduce a little bit about our faculty. So first of all, I would like to apologize if my line connection, internet is a bit slow, because I bersiaran langsung daripada Jerantut ni. So line tak berapa clear hujan lebat kat sini. Alright. Okay, next slide. So our hashtag for the faculty is passion for excellence. And our vision is to be a reputable global provider of inter and transdisciplinary industry-focused programs and services for human well-being. And mission is to provide sustainable academic programs and services through policy, technology, and informatics in producing holistic talents towards organizational and societal transformation. So our core values at the faculty is collegiality, agility, and passion. Okay, and our hashtag again is passion for excellence. Okay, next. Okay, a little bit about where and how it all started. So this is how the faculty started. So on the 1st July 2018, the UTM Razak School of Engineering and Advanced Technology, or known as UTM Razak School, Advanced Informatics School, or known as UTM ICE, and Perdana School of Science, Technology and Innovation Policy, or known as UTM Perdana School. So these three schools was merged to form a new faculty that is now known as Razak Faculty of Technology and Informatics. The merger was part of the UTM Synergy 4.0 transformation. So with the merger as a new faculty, Razak Faculty, belakang sikit slide dia. Slide nombor 5. Okay. Alright, thank you Puan Hazidah, bantu saya. Okay, so with the merger as a new faculty, Razak Faculty of Informatics will continue to strive to be the forerunner in both academic and research endeavors. So its solid team of academic staff comprising of more than 90% PhD holders from various disciplines are its strongest asset. Backed by its dedicated support staff, RFTI will work towards excellence and distinction. Okay, next slide. So now we want to look at the number of academic staff in the faculty. So right now we have about a total of 121 RFTI academic staff. And then we have 6 professors. We have 2 professors under scheme academic flexible. We have 33 associate professors, 75 senior lecturers, 1 senior lecturer under scheme academic flexible, 2 lecturers and 2 lecturer under scheme academic flexible. So a total of 121 academic staff. Okay, next. So this is a bit about the facilities. Okay, facilities that are available at the faculty. So as you see here, we have plenty of lecture rooms, syndicate rooms, postgraduate students room, workstations, labs, PC labs, seminar rooms available for the staff and students to use. Yeah. Okay, next. Okay, so now we want to look into the program. Okay, so the program integrates about MSEE, or Master of Science Engineering Education. So this program integrates the science of engineering education, which includes educational philosophy, teaching and learning methods, and assessment and evaluation into the curriculum. Graduates will have the opportunity to practice in the field of engineering education as a lecturer, as a researcher, as an engineering education consultant and trainer, policymaker related to engineering education, and training center entrepreneurs. So graduates will be able to contribute in producing more dynamic, credible, and holistic engineers who can help the nation to become more competitive. Through the research in the field of engineering education, graduates will be able to improve the quality of nation's education system, as well as identify problems related to teaching and learning in the field of engineering education. Okay. All right. Next. Okay. So this is the entry requirement. a bachelor's degree in engineering or science or computer science or mathematics with good honors from UTM or any other institution of higher learning recognized by the Senate, or a qualification equivalent to a bachelor's degree as per above area and experience in the relevant field recognized by the Senate. Okay, next. So I want to introduce our team, yeah. But before that, we will look at the next slide. Oh yeah, correct. Okay, so under the academic and student affairs, we have the Deputy Dean, which is Associate Professor Dr. Samira Albati, and her team, assisted by Encik Nasi and Puan Hashikin. So for your information, Prof. Maia, Dr. Samira is here with us today, this morning. She can answer some of your questions also. Okay, next. All right, so in our faculty, we have 4 departments, which are Advanced Informatics, Perdana Center, Science Management and Design, and Engineering and Technology Department. So this program, MSEE, is parked under Engineering and Technology Department, led by Dr. Rahimah Muhammad, which is the director for this department. And she's also with us this morning. Okay. Courses, in this diagram you see the courses are divided into 3 categories, which is research, mixed mode, and thought course. So I highlighted here in red, which means that MSEE is under thought course category. Okay, next. Okay, so here is the team of lecturers who have been with me in delivering the courses. So I would like to introduce them. First of all, I have Dr. Nur Ayuni Samsul Bahari. She's also with me this morning. She just joined us a few months ago, and she's the assistant program coordinator. So she's been helping me a lot since she is on board with us. So, and then we also have, and Dr. Ayuni is she graduated with a PhD in engineering education. So she's the real expert in the field. So we have a lot to learn from her. And then we have also Professor Madya, Associate Professor Dr. Asnol Daha Minghat. He's also with us this morning, and his expertise is Pendidikan, Teknik, and Vocational, TVET. Okay, and then we have Dr. Norliza Wati Abdul Rahim. Her expertise in technology, entrepreneurship education, entrepreneurial leadership, quantitative data analysis, electrical and electronic engineering. So she have a lot of background in engineering. Okay, and then we also have Puan Umi Salma. And her expertise is in electrical engineering, and she's from UTM space. And she sometimes shares teaching. We share a subject that we teach together in the program. Okay. So my background is mostly on educational technology, instructional design, and online learning. Okay. Next. Okay, so this is the team of academic office administrative that is available to assist us at the faculty. Next. Okay, so now we want to talk about the program structure of MSEE. Okay, next. All right. So as you see here, the total credit hours is 46. Total credit hours 46. We have 2 core courses, core university courses, and which carries about 6 credit. And one of them is research methodology, and another one is one general university course. And for the program, we have 6 core courses, which carries about 18 credits. Okay. And then we also have electives. We have 4 courses which are electives, and then which carries about 12 credits. And then we have a master project 1 and master project 2 that you need to fulfill as a student in order to graduate. So this is broken into 4 credit hours and 6 credit hours, total of 10. Okay, so altogether is 46. So let's look in detail how it looks like. Okay, next slide. Okay, so here are the 6 core courses that I mentioned just now. and then in addition to the Master Project 1 and 2. So the core courses will be Philosophy in Engineering Education, Teaching and Learning in Engineering Education, Assessment and Evaluation in Engineering Education, and then we have Curriculum Development, we have Instructional Design in Engineering Education, Data Analysis in Engineering Education, and then we have the Master Projects. Okay, so next. Okay, so these are the elective courses. We broke it down into 3 areas, which is 1, professional development. So some of the courses that will be available are professional development, trends in engineering education, instrument development, theory and application, practical in engineering experience, and then practical teaching experience. So we also have management, operation, strategy and management, quality management and techniques, leading talent in organizations, technovation management, and then under philosophy and psychology, we have cognitive psychology, advanced educational psychology, theories of motivation and development of epistemology and engineering thinking, and then Islamic philosophy of science and technology. So for this elective, as you remember, I mentioned earlier, you only need to take 4. So you can choose 4 among these courses to be taken as elective. Okay. Okay, next. Okay, so we have here, these are the university courses that are available for students to use, okay, to choose from, okay. So we have Informatics in Society, Seminar on Global Development, Economic and Social Issues, Malaysian Society and Culture, that's for international student, and then this one, Malay language, also for international student, and then environmental ethics and information and communication technology ethics in society. That's what most of the MSEE students take, the URSP 6023. Okay, next. Okay, this one is about the Master Project 1 and 2. Okay, so Master Project, usually the scope must cover elements of engineering education for engineering organization or firm. So mostly what students do is because they have background in engineering. And then what some of the projects that they work on is like for me, my students that I supervise, I give them projects that sort of work on modules. So how do we prepare the best module for teaching engineering students? So after applying what they have learned in educational courses that they have taken in MSEE. So for example, if they learn about philosophy, teaching philosophy, if they learn about instructional design, so how would they like to apply that knowledge into developing the best module? For example, it can be a blended form of module, it can be like a hybrid module. So it depends how many students they have. So they have to do the research, the background research about it first before applying the skills and knowledge that they have learned in the courses. Okay. All right. All right, next. Next.
Sekejap ya, Doktor.
Oh, okay. Sangkut eh. Slide 21. Okay. So this is the assessment, how the assessment for the master project looks like. So usually, if the students don't know what projects they want to work on for the Master Project 1 and 2, so the lecturers are here to help assist to find a topic. So don't be afraid if you don't have any topic. We are here to assist you to identify what is the best or suitable topic that you can do, you can work on based on your expertise or your experience, based on your background. Usually we try to accommodate that, okay? And these are the assessment, the percentage that is broken down for the 4 credits. So we have 25% for presentation, 55 for implementation, and 20 for report. As for Master Project 2, we have 25% for presentation, 25 for implementation, and 50% for report. Okay, so usually the Master Project 1 is focusing on the proposal of the project. The proposal, what is the project about, what are the objectives, and then what they wish to achieve, what methodology they want to use. So for Master Project 2 is just data collection and then reporting the findings and discussion. Okay, sounds overwhelming, but it's not too bad. Yeah. Okay, next. Okay, so the delivery modes that we suggest for this program per CC is weekend classes, which is a hybrid mode. So minimum semesters is 4 semesters for 2 years, and then the max can go up to 8 semesters. Okay, next. Okay, so this is the process that students have to go through before graduation. So start off with registration, and then they continue with new student briefing, lectures, assignments and projects, and presentation and report writing, and master project presentation, and examination. And if you complete all of that, you qualify for graduation. Okay, next. Okay. Okay, betul. Okay, we have a great learning management system, LMS platform set up by UTM that supports student learning comfortably, and it's called e-learning. So besides that, we regularly use WebEx to conduct our online synchronous sessions, and occasionally we use Google Meet, we use Zoom, Microsoft Teams, which are also available. Okay. Even during our face-to-face classes, we still use online learning tools to facilitate the learning activities such as Padlet, Wakelet, MindMeister, and many more. So we try to make the classes more interactive. Even though there's not many students, we try to get them engaged and active in their learning. Okay, it's not just lectures. So I'm happy to say that we now have 2 millennials that are joining us. For example, Dr. Ayuni, yeah, because she keeps me up to date with how to use the social media to apply in our teaching and learning. For example, recently in our class, we use TikTok to create reflective videos for students. So which is very fun. I find that very fun. Okay, we'll have to learn more about that from Dr. Ayuni. Okay, next. Okay, so as for the assessment for the 46 credits, what are the activities involved, the type of assessment involved in the courses. We have individual assignment, which carries about 10 to 20%, group assignments, project or case study, 20 to 30%. We have also presentation to make sure that students are able to communicate. And then we also have post-module assessment, PMA, or final exam, which carries about 40%. So these are some of the formative and summative assessment that we use in our courses. Okay, next. Okay, so it is important to note that we have a passing grade of minimum B- for each course. So however, you have to make sure that you maintain a 3.0 CGPA in order to qualify for graduation. Okay. All right, next. Yeah, this is also the same as the previous slide. Okay, fee structure and payment method. Okay, next. Okay, I think this is the question that some of you might be interested to ask later on. So the fees structure is as shown as here. Yeah. So we suggest that the learning center is in Kota Kinabalu, Sabah, because Professor Maja, Dr. Asnul, and I have done some survey to look into who might be interested in the program. So far we have about like 13 potential students that are interested. So therefore we hope to find more or get more students on board to join us. Yeah. So this is the structure of the fees, okay, for program persisih. Okay, next. Okay, this is the information about how to pay for the first semester. I think this is detailed for later on. Okay, next. And also this is for international students, not applicable here. Okay, next. And then we have the fees payment method, how to pay the fees. Okay, next. Okay, academic rules and regulation. So we use this next. Okay, this is our guideline, postgraduate academic rules and regulation. So it can be downloaded here in this link, Peraturan Akademik Pengajian Siswaza. Okay, next. Okay, so here are important contacts that you can reach out to if you have any questions. Okay. And then next, we have other resources available. And then finally, we have how to apply. So you can go to, if you are interested in the program, you can go to https://smart.utm.my. So this is where you can apply if you are interested in the program. But even before that, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, reach out to Dr. Asnul, Dr. Ayuni, Dr. Nolizawati, and also Puan Umi. Yeah, we are always free to answer your questions if you have any concerns. Okay, all right, next. Okay, so this slide shows the website and social media. We are pretty active, the faculty. I mean, the faculty is pretty active on social media. So please, if you have time, follow us on our social media to get to know more about the other programs as well that are available at our faculty, and also our activities that we are currently working on or going to work on. So there's always things going on at the faculty. Yeah? Okay. All right. Finally, the last slide. Okay. So on behalf of the team for MSEE, I would like to thank those of you who have joined us today for this session. I would like to welcome our colleagues, my colleagues, to help me answer some of your questions. So for those of you who are new here, feel free to ask us any questions. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Shah Azmila, for the very informative sharing just now. So I just saw some just come in the middle of the session. So now we open the Q&A session for the participants to ask. So ada siapa yang nak tanya soalan? Kesegan, malu.
Kalau
you can
segan
just
boleh PM tepi.
or you just can write it down at the chat box.
Betul.
Encik Jul Faizal, ada soalan ke? What about Mr. Justin? Do you have any question to Dr. Shah?
Oh, so far no, thank you.
Encik Amir, ada soalan ke? Atau Puan Suryani, ada soalan ke? Okey. Kalau tak ada soalan, okey, seperti yang Dr. Shah just shared at the at the chat box, feel free to reach Dr. Shah at azmila.kl@utm.my or WhatsApp to 010-265-3684 for more info regarding this program, Master of Science Engineering Education. Okay, so I think that's all for this session. Thank you very much for those who are coming, and we'll take a break about 5 minutes before we continue to our next session for ODL Business Master of Science Business Intelligence and Analytics Program Preview. Okay, thank you very much to all participants to this session, and see you maybe to see you in KK maybe. Hopefully you can enroll to our program in the future. Thank you very much. Oh.